I'm low-key gonna keep this like non-edited, maybe just a few cuts, but and I'm just gonna straight post it to YouTube. What's the caption gonna be? Life is lifing. This is the real right now me. Today is 23rd of October 2025. Everyone's just doing their own thing, you know. And I love this. This is gonna be such a raw vlog. Like compared to like all my other things that you see, like I'm so usually like polished, traveling. I'm Stephen. I'm 22 and I live in London. I'm Vietnamese and I recently traveled back to my homeland. Like my roots, baby, roots. Your girl is the most unemployed she's ever been. The time between you finishing uni and you getting your first job is the most unemployed you will ever feel. I'm sick of waiting around, playing a game that I don't want to be part of, being part of a race that I don't want to be part of. The more you kind of put yourself out there, the more people you talk to, the more connections you get, the more opportunities kind of unfold. Oh wow, this is real right now. Today is the 23rd of October. So like 3 months after graduating basically, and I'm still unemployed. But right. So I want to start off with Loki need to talk to a camera because I'm gonna go insane. Well, this is my most raw, my most authentic moment. It's just because I just woke up. It's 10 a.m. I woke up at 9. But anyway, today's plan, I'm gonna journal. I try and journal regularly. But I want to edit my Hoi An vlog. I want to just be more consistent with YouTube, I guess. I'm like posting all my travels and like editing them really cute. So yeah, cup of tea in the morning. I'm 22. That's crazy. The weather's kind of gloomy outside today. Oh, did y'all see that? What am I doing? I'm kind of doing social media for this ceramics place, and I'm kind of enjoying it, but I need to get like paid, essentially. I'm gonna send like an invoice tomorrow. She did say to send an invoice, to be fair. So just can't be contracted yet because they're going through stuff. So last time we did like a corporate party event, and that was really good. I got like 8 videos from that, posting that daily. So it's been like a week. So I need like more content. I might meet Bonnie later because she's in London, and I'm feeling a bit tired. And like, yeah, going into Central right now is just not what I want to do. But I'll see. I've also recently been like, this is kind of just me like recapping for myself as well. Life is so weird right now. Like every time I FaceTime my friends, I'm like, life is lifing. And at times I'm like, because I've not gone down the architecture route, obviously after graduating, I'm like, wow, I really had to just like restart. But it's like a good thing because I'm like, I don't want to trap myself into doing something I don't want to do. So it's hard in a way that I have to kind of carve my own path, but it's like fun because it's just like everyone's just doing their own thing, you know? And we're so young still. And it's like the first time we're kind of free after years of being like in institutions like schools and universities and stuff. So kind of wild. Even though like I feel like I wasn't trapped, like I was enjoying what I was doing at the time. But then in future, I'm like, I don't want to be doing that for the rest of my life or like again. Wow, this is like the most like real I've been in front of a camera because my hair is like crazy. Also, I'm growing out my hair until I can't stand anymore. I was saying to grow until like it's a barb length. Oh, I've been trying to. So I set up a new website for my artwork because it's something that I realized that I actually want to do that. So YouTube, yes, I want to do, but it's also like I feel kind of like I need to do that in order to kind of invest in a long term future for myself. But art, it's more like, well, it's like well being in a sense because I enjoy doing it for my own mental, physical sake, but also at the same time, like, it's something I've always wanted to like do. And like paint, I love painting. But I'm really lazy recently, or like I just get too tired from like going out. That's why I don't want to go out all the time. Like I just want to stay locked in. So I made a website displaying my artworks. Do you know what? I'll show you guys because It's really cute. Very cute. It's a Wix design, so don't judge, but like I will not be making my own website from scratch. But it's really fun, like the bubbles move. That's my most recent, and it's photographed kind of badly, but whatever. That's focused a bit more. And that's for my brother, and I'm kind of doing more of this sort of thing, because like people love that. Like, and I love painting people's pets, dogs and cats, mainly dogs and cats. Open to other pets though. And then this is one of my favourite paintings. It's of my old bathroom window, my ceramic stuff that I did in Paris, and this is my kind of ghastly painting of my friend, which obviously doesn't resemble much of my friend anymore because it's like very much deconstructed. It's just of her hands really that I really like. And this is like a cool workshop I did in Paris with this kind of well-known-ish scenographer, I think that's what it's called. And this is like another painting that I find quite fun because it's like a mixed media. But yeah, that's my name. And then say hi. Oh my god, hello. But yeah, it's a cute little picture of me taking my Bonnie. And I love this photo because it was like on my birthday kind of thing. Like it's for my birthday at least. But yeah, this is really wild, but I'm low-key just gonna post this on YouTube because like I have like 30 subscribers. Like, oh, like no one's really gonna care about seeing me in this state. But do you know what? I haven't done an introduction. Hi, my name is Stephen. Do you know what? I want to do the introduction for my website. I'm a British Canadian Vietnamese artist based in London, and I do oil paintings that tell a story. I think most of my YouTube content is I want it to be just me, my life. Like that's my niche. Like people like knock down on your niche. I'm like, babe, me. I'm Stephen. I'm 22, and I live in London. I'm Vietnamese, and I recently travelled back to my homeland. I actually did a few months ago, before graduating. I went back to Vietnam, and I kind of like solo travelled as a backpacker, pretending to be a tourist kind of thing. And I saw my country in a whole new perspective, like my roots, babe, roots. And it was really fun. And I wish I stayed for longer, but I only had like 3 weeks before I had to graduate. But yeah, that's like life so far. It's like everyone's like doing their own thing. Like I think I would say I've kept like close with 3 people from uni, which obviously I'm really happy with. And each and every one of them are doing like, or on like a different path. And it's like super fun. And I feel like I'm just like, I really am that. I don't know. It feels like I'm like an anomaly for like not becoming a part one assistant in architecture. But I'm like, I personally, I don't mind it, right? I wouldn't mind doing it. But it's more, thing with jobs like that is that it is like a 9 to 5. And you don't really have much time to pursue much else, I find. Like if I was doing like plans and sections for a toilet for like a whole week straight, 9 to 5, like I just would not be feeling, first of all, in the mood for other things, or secondly, have the time for other things, because that would just overwhelm me. So I'm kind of doing a different, restarting, doing my own thing, but I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot of new things, and I'm doing Vinted again, which is fun. Kind of love, because it's just extra money. Duh. But hopefully I want to like sell my paintings for like at least a few hundred. Gag. I've been like kind of contemplating going back to baristering for like, again, extra money, because it's easy for me as someone who's been a barista multiple times before. But, you know, I did trial shift yesterday as a barista, and I was like, do you know what, I think I'd rather do social media and ceramics work full time than be a barista again, because it just seems like it's just a bit like a dead end, if that makes sense. Like I wouldn't want to be a barista for the rest of my life. I love making coffee though, don't get me wrong, and I love meeting people, talking to people, but it's just more the fact that it's like standing in a coffee shop for like 6-7 hours. That would just like deteriorate. Obviously I'm in a good position in the sense that like I'm still living at home in London. I have my mum, and we still have good Vietnamese food from mama, but I do like feel not the guilt, but like the obligation to work and to earn my own money. But obviously she's not, thankfully, she's not kind of pressuring me to, but she's like, yeah, she's old, like getting older. So I'm like, I want to support her and myself and, you know, afford holidays together kind of thing. Because we haven't been on holiday together in the longest time. Oh, so obviously the tea is that I moved I was born in Greenwich, but I grew up in Bath, but I moved back to London. Well, I love this. This is gonna be such a raw vlog. Like compared to like all my other things that you see, like I'm so usually like polished, traveling. I'm thankful that I've had those memories when I'm young, but like this is the real right now me. Today is 23rd of October 2025. Your girl is the most unemployed she's ever been. And people have said that. People are like, the time between you finishing uni and you getting your first job is the most unemployed you will ever feel. And that is me right now. I've been through, I think, more than 300 applications now for kind of social media stuff. Some of which resulted in like, you know, interviews like first round, second round, even third round, even job offers. And the kind of either the manager or the creative director just falsely promises something and then you're just there having to restart again. But, you know, it's sometimes like you dodged a bullet, like it's a telltale sign that maybe that company wasn't for you and vice versa in their eyes. So yeah. And I was like, after that I was like, I'm sick of waiting around and playing a game that I don't want to be part of, being part of a race that I don't want to be part of, kind of thing. So I wanted to just like do my own thing and be proactive in my own way, which is like I made like business cards. I went around my local community, kind of just going into like small businesses, and that's how I'm starting to do like social media for this ceramics place. Oh, my original point was that like the more you kind of put yourself out there, the more people you talk to, the more connections you get, the more opportunities kind of unfold, if that makes sense. And they kind of like come. I haven't touched LinkedIn for like a month and a half, which has been like bliss. And even on my TikTok and my Instagram, which are more aligned with me doing social media, I've like had opportunities to like just like literally just, you know, on my feed, on my page. And like from that I met up with this, she's, again, it's such coincidence, she's also Vietnamese. She also has the same name as my brother. She's starting like her own business kind of thing, and I'm like, oh my god, I'd love to kind of hear more about it, your journey, and what, you know, why I could potentially be a part of this, because I believe in your vision of growing this, because it's such cool like branding and opportunity to kind of be there kind of since like not day one, but like the start of something new. So we met for matcha, not coffee, a matcha, and it was really cool just to hear about it and exciting for the future. That's kind of life so far. Yeah. I kind of want to like, am I the only one who's like going through this right now? Not existential, babe. Just like kind of like limbo. But yeah, that's me so far. That's my life so far. Although that's not my life so far. I've had great experiences recently. It's just been a bit of a plateau. Or not even a plateau. It's been like this. And it's like in the kind of big vision. Oh my god, zoom. It seems like a plateau, but right now it's kind of like this. But in like the grand scheme of things, it's kind of like that. I don't know if that makes sense, but controversial take. I quite enjoy when the weather's a bit shit, slash when it's becoming winter, because then I become more like locked in and I stay home more, like I find comfort in my own space, being cozy, having a cup of tea and biscuits, you know? I'm low-key gonna keep this like non-edited, maybe just a few cuts, but and I'm just gonna straight post it to YouTube. What's the caption gonna be? It's gonna be, life is lifing. Right now, life is lifing. Life is lifing. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of like posting this out there and like, because I've only got like 30 subscribers. So if y'all see this, hello. If y'all don't, hopefully my vision is still bright for myself. Like I want to craft a life for myself with the help of YouTube. So, who knows? Bye, guys. The next thing you'll see on YouTube is probably just my Hoi An vlog, because that's what I've been trying to work on.